Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're looking at question number 4. The caps on the tops of staircase posts are shaped like square pyramids, and I have an image of what that might look like. The side lengths of the base of each cap is 4 inches. The height of the face of each cap is 5 inches. What is the surface area of the caps for the two posts? Now, what's not clear is whether or not are we sitting this on top of the post and we're not counting the bottom, or are we counting the bottom of it? So I'm going to go with we are counting the bottom of it because they're asking for the surface area of these two chunks of wood, which they do have a bottom, even though it will be connected to the staircase posts. And I did find some other images. These aren't exactly what they're talking about, but they're caps to a staircase. So I've seen ones like this, I've seen ones like this, but they're talking about it being shaped like this. So let's focus on these. Now remember, they are saying that we have 2 of them, 2 posts. Now, if we find the area of one of the triangles, then we'd be using this formula, area equals half of the base times the height. And really, this is mental math. Whenever you have an even number, you just take half of the even number, which would be 2, and multiply it by 5, which would be 10. So really, one of the faces on this square pyramid would be 10, if we're talking about the lateral sides. So, but if you need to see it in the formula, let's take a look at what that would look like. The base would be 4, the height would be 5, and half of 4 is 2, and 2 times 5 would be 10. All right, now how many of those would we have for the 2 posts? Because one of them, one square pyramid would have 4 triangles like this. We have 2 of them. So that means we really have 8 triangles that are this dimension, if it's a square pyramid, which they're telling us that it is. So we have to multiply this number times 8 to get the lateral sides. All right, so that's going to give us 80 for all the triangles. So let me put that number over here so we don't lose track of it. All right, now you have to remember that on the bottom of this thing is a square. And if it's a square, it's a 4 by 4 square. And we have 2 of those. And if you think about what's 4 times 4, that would be 16. But we have 2 of those. So let's find what 16 times 2 is. We get the 12. And we get 2 times 1 is 2, plus the 1 more is 3. All right, so the only thing left you have to do is to add these 2 numbers together to get the entire surface area, including the bottom, which I want to add that they should have clarified, because usually if you're putting it on a staircase post, then the bottom isn't really looked at anymore. All right, but in this case, we are going to add.